Hello everybody, today I'm here with another Disney Heroes team video, this time doing the Invisible team. And this comes to us by the suggestion of both, Super Lol and Juan, Sarabia, Mora. They both suggested I do an Invisible team, and with this new filter ability, it's a lot easier to find them. Now, there are clearly more than 5 characters here, and I think some of them have differing invisibility powers. Like, I'm pretty sure Merlin turns his allies invisible, but not himself, or something like that. So we're kind of just trying to find characters that specifically just turn invisible themselves. And I'm just going by the suggestions of both Juan and Super Lol. So that's how I'm picking these characters here. And they both basically suggested the same thing. Both Randall, Violet, Darkwing Duck, Scar, and Hank and Dory. And I knew I wanted Scar on it. I knew I wanted Violet. And Randall was pretty obvious as well. And I think Hank and Dory is a pretty good one too. Alright, so I just hope we get moments where they're all invisible at the same time. That would be fun to see. So going into our usual chapter here. Might be a little bit harder to find. Oh, Randall's right at the beginning. And Randall might just overpower, and we might have to go into a little bit of a tougher battle. I don't know, we'll have to see. Violet, we probably already passed. Yeah, she's right here. Darkwing's probably not too far behind. Okay, I've gone pretty far now. Hank and Dory was the last character. Sorry. I was hoping to find them a little bit easier than this. Was Darkwing before her? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, he's right there. And then Scar. That should be pretty easy to find, right? Scar. There he is. Alright, so Scar really elongates the team, but here's everybody. We're all pretty short for some reason. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like I said, I hope I can get them all to be invisible. There's a pretty varying style. Darkwing's the most simplest since they're trying to capture his TV show form, and the rest, 3 of them are Pixar characters, and 1 is a Disney classic movie character, so they've got a lot more shading and stuff going on. Alright, they actually look fairly similar in style. I'd say Randall and Hank and Dory look the most similar. So right off the bat, oh my gosh, okay. So Randall, and then there's another Scar we were fighting, and then our own Scar, we're all invisible. When are the rest going to turn invisible? Okay, I haven't seen the others even turn invisible yet. There's Hank and Dory went invisible. They don't go invisible for very long. Okay, let's try chapter 19 and see what happens. Hank and Dory's animation at the beginning has them invisible, so that's cool. So far Randall and Scar are clearly the ones that we should have definitely brought in, because they're just right off the bat invisible. And then Hank and Dory have been going invisible. I haven't seen Darkwing or Violet go invisible at all. I don't know what specific skill triggers it, but... Okay. Well, maybe this chapter's too hard, or maybe just that specific battle was too hard. I don't know. That's a little sad. I want to see them all be invisible. Yeah, there she goes right away. Come on, Darkwing. When do you go invisible? Where even is he? He's basically going invisible. He's just going right into the middle of the enemies. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't going so well. I wish there was a way to pick which skills he wanted to do. Okay, so this is way too hard. Maybe chapter 18 is a good middle ground. I don't know. Maybe I need to take Randall out. He's too powerful. Oh, there's Darkwing went invisible. Okay. So we had like 4 out of 5 of them were all invisible at the same time. Come on, Violet. Like your whole thing is... Oh my gosh. She's really making me mad. The whole point of this team is for you to do this one skill and you're not doing it. Darkwing's finally doing it, so that's cool. Once Violet died, we actually were all invisible, so that's great. And that's the whole gimmick to the team, also. But I suppose I'm supposed to be evaluating whether they're working all together. We've got some shielding going on. Okay, well, they're all dead. Seemingly this team can't get past anything in chapter 17. I mean, we are in chapter 18, and that some of those enemies were pretty tough, but we might as well exit out. There's no point watching Randall fight. Let's go to here. So let's see. Darkwing had some shield, I think, last time. Maybe if I don't use Violet's skill, she would go invisible. Because I think her skill just takes up time. I don't care. Maybe not. Violet won't go invisible no matter what I do. Let's put it back on auto. What is her... Because I don't think her main skill is going invisible. I feel like we would have seen it by now then. She hasn't gotten to use it yet. No, it's not. It's just shield. Well, what the heck? Violet, you're really letting me down, I gotta be honest. Okay, what is the rest of the team doing? Because Violet clearly is just not going to cooperate. They're going invisible. There are really not very many status effects going on. Seems like most of them are probably... Well, the thing is Violet's actually a pretty good defensive character. She applies a lot of shield. She sticks to the back and attacks from back there, so she's able to survive a bit longer by doing so, and then she also shields her allies. Wait, Jessie is invisible? How does that work? Does Jessie have the invisible skill? Maybe we should bring in Jessie instead of her. Could try it. Even though, like I said, she's the only defensive character I had. I don't remember where Jessie is in my... Actually, I think she's higher up. Yeah. So let's see what this is like. Does she go... Does she use that skill? She did nothing so far. It is fun also when we're lined up against a Scar or something, because then he also turns invisible. I'd love to see an edit of all the times I say invisible in this video. Because it seems like it's been a lot by now. Okay, Jessie's literally doing nothing. This is awesome. Jessie did nothing. Does she even have that skill? Let's go to a harder one. She'll probably just die, honestly. I'm not able to see if Jessie has that skill. She isn't doing anything. She's just walking around for half the battle. Alright. Well, the opposing team's Jessie is invisible, so that's cool. And their Violet turned invisible. What the heck? I hate my team. Is there a way to do the filter here? Can I solve it on it? No. Okay. Let's see. Jessie's not on here. Okay, that's cool. We could try Syndrome. I haven't played with him in a very long time. I suppose Syndrome's deal is kind of taking other people's superpowers, isn't it? So he learns from others. Okay, well he's not turning invisible either, so that's awesome. Maybe he will right now. Nope. Alright, so he's not the way to go either. We could try Fear. I don't remember him turning invisible though. We still got some shielding going on, even though we don't have, what's her name? Violet, so I suppose another character has that ability as well. Okay, well Fear isn't doing squat either. Oh boy. I remember someone saying Kermit, so we could try Kermit if he's on here. He's not on here, why'd you suggest Kermit? Come on. I don't remember, I feel like none of these characters turn invisible. Really, I mean, I know Violet does, we already saw it. She just won't for me. I don't know what specifically has to be done for that to happen. Let's see if Aladdin can still do this. I just want to see all 5 invisible. And he's dead. Okay, that's awesome. Well, none of the other characters really worked out, so that's really cool. This is a failed video. This is a cringe video. Can't get them all to turn invisible. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, what determines whether she decides to use that skill or not? I have no idea. Do it right now. You won't. I was right, she won't. I had a dream once that all 5 of my characters could turn invisible. It was a beautiful dream. But it was just that. It was just a dream. This team sucks. They can't do anything. They can't even all turn invisible at once. Half of them die half the time. We can't even make it past chapter 17. You're not due to the invisible team. It's a fun gimmick in your mind, but it isn't a fun way to play. I'm done. This is the last video ever. Goodbye.